This is some real talk. Welcome to Real Talk. Real talk. Real talk. Welcome to Real Talk. There are millions and billions of ways that the world tries to motivate us, whether it be movies, music, and even books. There are so many different kinds of ways that we all try to be motivated. But let's be honest, there's no reason to even try to get motivated if you do not believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is one of the hardest things to do. It's easy to be someone else's cheerleader because, well, it doesn't take us any effort. But let's be honest, are you your own cheerleader? With depression at an all-time high in the US, it's really hard, and it's becoming even harder to see the Superman within ourselves when we are starting to get complacent with just being Clark Kent. So how and what do we do to get that fire back within ourselves to help us believe in ourselves? Well, here is some real talk. One of the first things we need to understand is just because we're losing does not mean we've lost. A lot of times we get stuck in a rut after losing. It almost feels like there's actually no end in sight. But realize, just because you've lost a battle, it doesn't mean that you've lost the war. You still have fight within you. The more that we continue to count our losses, is the more times that we may forget that we've actually won. Looking at the past can be a good thing. At times, we need to look at the past to remember that we've actually won some battles. And with that, we can help believe within ourselves that, you know what, it is possible that we can win again. Next thing we need to learn is to be patient with ourselves. A lot of times we can become our worst critics because we feel as though that we should be somewhere way ahead than where we are now. But we must understand that growth takes process. And just because you see someone else moving forward does not mean that you are not moving at all. So continue to water your own tree. And who knows, that fruit that you're waiting on may be actually more ripe than the people that were not patient with themselves. Next thing we need to do is to learn how to speak positive. At times we can all become a negative Nancy. Everybody does it. But we must remember that continuing to be negative all the time, negative about your job, negative about your relationship, the kids, everything, finances, everything, we can end up shaping our world of our own depression by speaking negative about it. But by speaking positive, even in a bad situation, can bring a little light into the darkness. By speaking positive, it will help encourage you. By one simple word, changing a can't to a can. It will be able to boost your confidence and change your self-worth and even your self-confidence. And the last but not least, don't doubt yourself. Doubt has become one of the worst enemies to success. Doubt is nothing but a killer of confidence, and it brings the infamous what ifs. From the smallest things we've wanted in our life to the hugest things we've wanted in our life. Doubt has always been a hindrance of us achieving it. And all doubt will do is create more fears. The more fears you have, the less confidence you have. So be confident within yourself and don't doubt yourself that you can do it. When you understand that losing does not mean you've lost, and we've learned to be patient within ourselves, and we start to speak positive, only then there is no way that you will be able to doubt yourself. One of the greatest poems about believing is this: our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Until next time, my name is MrTravisThreats. Continue to have faith, be yourself, and always try to inspire others.